Welcome to race number 23. Finally, we are here at this moment in time. Once again, we are here at Atlanta for the first time since Season 2. And it is the season finale for the NASCAR Spidey Cup Series Season number 4, as I said before. And two drivers here today. One of them will be crowned a champion, as we got a lot of great shots from our cameras from down below. It's the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. And of course, they got to have the big American flag flying in the middle of the infield. So, with that being said in mind, let's have a look at today's starting grid. Aric Almirola and Chase Elliott is your front row, followed by Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Two drivers have a win this year. Clint Bowyer in his final NASCAR race alongside Brad Keselowski. Ryan Blaney alongside Alex Bowman, who will be driving the 48 next year. Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. Martin Truex Jr., one of the championship contenders, alongside Kurt Busch. Erik Jones, who will be going to the 43 next year, starting alongside Chris Buescher. And in the 20 car will be Christopher Bell. Jimmie Johnson in his final NASCAR race, alongside Ryan Newman, another veteran. Then they got Austin Dillon and John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek will be going to the number 4 Toyota Tundra for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Truck Series. William Byron and Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth could be his final NASCAR race. We don't know. But one thing's for sure is Ross Chastain will be driving the 42 next year. Then alongside is Tyler Reddick and, of course, Matt DiBenedetto. Two drivers. DiBenedetto has had a great season for him. Ty Dillon, his final race with Germain Racing. And Bubba Wallace will be driving the 23 next year for Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. Ty Dillon has said he will go to the 96 car next year. Corey LaJoie in his final race with Go Fast Racing. And Cole Custer. Corey LaJoie is expected to go to the number 7 Spire Motorsports entry for next year. And as I said before, Ross Chastain will go to the 42. That 77 racing duties will most likely be taken over by Jamie McMurray and Justin Haley. And Daniel Suarez will be driving for the new Trackhouse Racing team next year, owned by both Latin artist Pitbull and former NASCAR driver Justin Marks. So looking at your race analysis for today, it is a 12-lap race, 400 miles this time around, pit road speed, 55 miles an hour, and Aric Almirola is on the pole. And so now I guess it's time that we talk about how this championship will be decided. And it's something that won't be really focused on much as today, as really, this championship is almost has been won by Martin Truex Jr. But I guess it's best if we go over how things are going to go. So Martin Truex Jr. basically has to finish the race. It doesn't matter whether he DNFs or finishes 30th. But as for Chase Elliott, he has to lead a lot of laps here today. And it's only going to be a miracle for Chase Elliott to win here. And of course, he will be running the neon numbers here today, as it is Jimmie Johnson's final race. He did that with Jeff Gordon in his final season. And as we go to the green, Chase Elliott, Aric Almirola leads us off into Atlanta. 3 wide, already forming already as they... Jesus, Alex Bowman almost spins into the wall. As Aric Almirola from the outside challenging Chase Elliott. But look at Kevin Harvick. I need to mention to you also before is that Harvick, he's damn good here in Atlanta. As Aric Almirola got shot up the high side right there. And now A 3-wide battle for the lead here. Chase Elliott dropping back, and look at Jimmy Johnson. You know he wants to win in Atlanta. And look at Clint Boyer challenging as well. 3 wide for second right there. They stay the same right there. As no, Chase Elliott spins hard into the wall. Caution's out. Caution is out. And I think that was being too desperate too early, as Chase Elliott's championship hopes has gone up in smoke. Oh, man. I mean, and of course, I mean, you know, when he was introduced into the drivers' intros here today, he was being cheered by the crowd here today, as got a little bit of technical difficulties with our sign right here. So now it will be a restart, lap 7 of 12. And so far, Chase Elliott is our one and only DNF so far in this race. And, I mean, I definitely forgot to mention how good Kevin Harvick is good here in Atlanta, because if y'all remember back in Season 2, that, of course, dramatic finish between him and Ryan Newman, which caused both of them to win, and had Jimmy Johnson go on to win his one and only race that year and towards the championship. Well, that happened again as Jimmy Johnson to the outside of Harvick as the crowd goes wild here in Atlanta. Harvick trying to get ground on the 48. Whoa, he gets loose right there. Harvick to the inside. Harvick, does he got him? Got the lead right there here again. And look at Martin Truex Jr. as they ruck it down the backstretch here. Only a few more laps to go for Kevin Harvick to win here. 2 to go now. Will he finally get that second win in Atlanta? Last time he won was 2001. White flag in here as Harvick has a good gap between him and Jimmy Johnson, as you can see. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, Kevin Harvick wins Atlanta. Jimmy Johnson finishes third, and Martin Truex Jr. is the 2020 SpideyDitko Cup Series champion. He is the champion of Season 4. But we can't, I'm not gonna, but we'll get to Truex here in a little bit. Let's just talk about Harvick right here. You know, Harvick has had a little bit of a downgrade of a year. I mean, he did win earlier this year in Bristol. Of course, you know, it was during a time when, of course, when I wasn't feeling all too well. Of course, you know, and as we go through these virus times, definitely a break that all these drivers needed. And, of course, there are fans here today, safely vaccinated, safely here in the stands. Good win by Harvick today. And Martin Truex Jr. Wow. Almost 15 plus years in the Cup Series. Started his career with DEI. Went to MWR, Furniture Row Racing, and now to Joe Gibbs Racing, and he delivered Joe Gibbs another championship in the SpideyDitko Cup era. Oh gosh, the trophy fell over. Well, I mean, hey, anyone can call Landon Castle or any of the JD Motorsports guys to use some Flex Seal? I'm pretty sure we'll get that. Okay, yeah, we'll get that. And just to end off this video and this race right here, there's Jimmy Johnson parked along with the other cars waiting to go through inspection. It's been a very, very long career for Jimmy Johnson. 83 wins, 8 championships, one of the greats of our sport. And albeit it's unfortunate that he didn't get to win a race, I mean, definitely, and it's definitely great to see him for one more final time. And of course, there's his first car back in the 2001 season, a part-time ride. And, you know, I always thought Lowe's would be Jimmy Johnson's sponsor to the end. But, well, At least they were there most of the time. So, thank you for watching this season, and we will see you in season number 5, where hopefully the corona is over.